Let's talk about anime.
We're having technical problems, so I'm on the ground. We're doing ground life today. Ground life. So today we're chatting about Naruto Arc 4, Search For Tsunade. What were the episodes? The episodes are this. I forgot. Soz. So we get the introduction of Hitachi and the Akatsuki. The Akatsuki? The Akatsuki. There's so many names. So many names of groups, organization, jutsus, whatever. So if I say something wrong, I'm super sorry, and you can tell me, but just do it in a nice way. Yeah. The intro to the arc, I kind of liked it because it was this kind of slow, methodical, tension building thing. So like Itachi and his shark bro of, I'm not learning all the names, his shark bro has shown up and like slowly making their way in the village, and we all know something's gone on, and like, oh, what is it? What do they want? Are they here for Sasuke? What's going on? So they're like coming in, and then we see a clip from the Sand Village where they find their it's not Hokage, their leader, what's it called, it's like their Hokage, whatever their Hokage is called. He dead, he's in the ground, and Orochimaru tricked them. So they are fuming because they've just tried to like start beef with the Hidden Leaf Village, and so they're not happy, they're very angry. And Kakashi's like, oh, Sasuke, come meet me. Like, he wants to keep an eye on where Sasuke is, and he tells his other Jonins to like go and see what Itachi's doing. Keep it all chill. Anyway, these lot have a little bit of a scrap. That goes on. And then my boy Kakashi shows up. He's like, I could have trusted you, but I just know that I'm the best ninja in the village. He maybe didn't say that. I may be putting words in his mouth, but it's the truth. So Itachi and Kakashi are like going at it, and now they've both got Sharingan. So it's like, oh, okay, they're scrapping. And then Itachi like puts him in a dream world, like he in this like separate reality that's got like a Narnia time thing going on, where it's like 2 seconds in the real world, but it's been like 74 hours in the dream world. So, and he like just stabs him repeatedly and tortures him for like 72 hours, and then he like wakes up and it's only been like 2 seconds, and was like, whoa, Kakashi, are you okay? Like, that's savage. Also, I've got some questions, but don't answer my questions. I've just got them just because I need to get them on my system. Why has Kakashi got a Sharingan eye? Just the one, you know? Like, what's that about? But don't answer the question, I don't want to know the answer. Because, so is he half Uchiha? Like, and somebody who wasn't? Do the Uchihas need to, like, keep the bloodline pure kind of thing? Or can they just, like, have babies with anybody? Don't answer the question. And, like, because he doesn't look like an Uchiha either because of the white hair. But is that, like, a Tokyo Ghoul thing? The stress of a situation turn his hair white? Because he's got the eyes. And, like, I don't just mean, like, the one magical one, the Sharingan. I mean, like, there's, like, a really pure black eye. So I don't know. Don't tell me. I'm just getting my thoughts out, my feelings. Don't judge. So, like, back to the story. Kakashi Sensei's like, what are you here for? Why? Why are you doing this? And then Itachi's like, boom, we want the Nine-Tail. And you're going, what? You're not here for Sasuke? I thought that's what this was about. Nah, he wants Naruto. And then my boy Guy Sensei shows up and is like, let's go. Let's party. And Itachi's like, let's bounce. And they retreat and leave. Just hit the flower. Don't judge. So they retreat and leave, and it's like, oh, what do they want with Naruto? Why do they want him? In the village, so away from all this, Pervy Sage has been offered the job of the 5th Hokage, and he's like, no thank you. But he's like, I'll go find Tsunade and she can become the 5th Hokage. Is that a deal? Because she's like one of the legendary Sannin, so can she do that? Is that fair? Counterpoint, do you like that idea? And they're like, fine. If you can find her, she can become the 5th Hokage because she's part of the legendary Sannin. Another question, again, don't answer it. If she, because, spoiler, she does become the 5th Hokage, but if she finds out that Jiraiya was offered it first, would she be fumed by that? Or am I overthinking it? Am I adding too many layers into something that requires no layers? You know what I mean? Just questions that I don't want answers for, but they are questions. So anyway, Pervy Sage is like, I gotta go on this mission. I'll take Naruto with me because I want to train him, you know? I want to look after him. And he like lures him with him. He's like, I'll show you a new jutsu. Like, fine, cool. I'll do it, player. So like they go off and like Naruto doesn't know anything about this whole Itachi thing. And on the road, Jiraiya's like, you remind me of the fourth Hokage. Like when Naruto does something. Again, question, don't answer it. Is that his dad? Is that Naruto's dad? Is the fourth, like, because I feel like it's pretty obvious. Like, if you look at a picture, what other has got that, like, bright yellow blonde hair? Nobody. So that makes it really sad, because he was the one, if I remember correctly, that, like, locked the spirit away, so he chose to put it in his child, potentially. I don't know if I'm right. I don't want the answer. Don't tell me. Anyway, back at the village, Sasuke is like, he's wanting to do some training. He's wanting to get better. And he's looking for Kakashi Sensei. And he's like, goes up to his like room and stuff. But he's unconscious. He's just fought Itachi and he's like, it's really taken it out of him. And everyone's around him like chit-chatting. And like Sasuke bursts in and is like, what the hell's going on here? What is this? And then the dumbest fucking man in anime appears and's like, hey, is Kakashi Sensei okay? Because he just had a fight with Itachi Uchiha. You know, the one that killed his whole clan. Is he here? And you're like, and then Sasuke's there and you're going, my dude. My dude? What have you done? So obviously Sasuke is like booming. Like he's so mad. He's so mad. So he's fuming that his brother's back. And then he learns that his brother's after Naruto. So he's like double fume. He's like so mad he can't even deal. It's all kicking off. And then he runs off to go find Naruto. And you're thinking, that was stupid. Just as a storytelling device, mechanism, whatever. It was dumb to progress the plot along. Literally, you could have just, oh, here you go. You could have just, like, have him come up to find Kakashi Sensei, overhear the Jonin that we actually do know, because we didn't know him, going like, what do we do? Itachi's back, he's just done this, he's after Naruto, and him like burst in the door and go, what do you mean, what are you talking about? And he's heard too much and it was an accident, rather than some dude just barging on in and going, here is plot point, run Sasuke, it's for the plot. It just felt bad. I thought that was terrible writing. Didn't like it. So anyway, Sasuke's running. He's running for his life. And you know what I love about the show is Sasuke's like, I'm not bothered. Like, Naruto's an idiot. You, like, love him. Like, don't even pretend you don't. Because I see the fear in your eyes right now, sir. And you care. You care a lot about Naruto. And it's cute. It's cute. So Naruto and Jiraiya, they're, like, on the road. And they get to this hotel. And Jiraiya's like, you stay here, I'm gonna go out. Jiraiya, you had one fucking job. You're like, yeah, I'll look after him. Yeah, I'll look after him. Yeah, you stay in this hotel room alone while I go, like, hit on some women. Fine. So Naruto's alone. Whatever. The show's, like, cutting between Naruto chilling and Sasuke, like, running around like a madman to find him and just, like, knocking on doors and trying to find him. So, like, he's knocking on doors, he's trying to find him, and then we get a knock on Naruto's door and you're thinking, Sasuke? Nah. It is Itachi. Opens the door and is like, hi bitch. And Naruto's like, wait, that looks like Sasuke, but more evil and taller. It's Itachi. So then it's just drama. He's like running, he's getting flashbacks from his past. He's thinking about his family, like when they all died. And then there was also this like cool moment when it was Sasuke having a memory about his brother and how he like really admired him. And like they kind of got on a little bit and he cared about him and I was like, oh, okay. Like this I didn't know. Like that's a fun little nugget of information I did not know from before. Exciting. Okay. So what went on then? Why did he kill his whole family? I don't know. So anyway, Sasuke gets there. Itachi's there. He's absolutely fuming. He's ready. He's ready to attack. He does his like lightning hand thing, 1,000 birds, whatever. And then, so Sasuke runs at him, all power. Bam. Itachi grabs him. Like, this is weak, this is nothing. Bam. Breaks his wrist. Oh my god. Sasuke's like screaming. So Pervy Sage shows up and he's like, oh my god, thank god he's here. Like, and then it's all like kicking off and people are scrapping. And then Itachi like gets Sasuke, boom, by the neck. We get the meme, highlight of the week. Yes, Couldn't believe it. Finally, we know. We understand the context of what's going on here. Love it. Itachi's like, you aren't strong enough to beat me. You gotta get filled with more hate and more anger, and then you will be strong enough. But at the minute, you nothing. Then he like goes into do like the dream thing again, but in Sasuke's head, and he just makes him relive the night his family died, over and over and over again. And I'm like, oh my god. Oh, like this, what? Hello? Phone call? It's f***ed up, it wants to speak to you. Like, what the? It was awful. Oh my god, like, that's terrible. Terrible. And then, so like, Itachi's got him by the neck, he's making him relive his, like, worst fucking day ever. Jiraiya turns the walls into a frog's stomach. Thank you. I think. Okay. Itachi's like, haha, that's cute, and then breaks out. And it's like, oh, damn, he powerful. Like, what are we gonna do with this boy? And then my boy Guy shows up again, just being like, hey, is everybody okay? And he takes Sasuke back so he can go, like, to the village, to the hospital. And, like, with Pervy Sage, this just confirms in his mind that they now really need to find Tsunade, because they gotta get a healer for Kakashi, for Sasuke, for Rock Lee, my boy. They've got to just find somebody quick. Bit of context about Tsunade. She is a legendary Sannin, like I've said before. She's my girl. Best bitch. Yes, I loved her. She is a massive gambler and does have a drinking problem as well. But I still loved her. Like, she's just brute strength and savagery, and which I'm like, always for. You know, and I do love her and I do think she's amazing, but like when I was hearing, oh yeah, she's a massive gambler, drinker with anger issues, do we want her to be the 5th Hokage? Is that what we want? Are we sure that we want to do this? So they go looking for Tsunade. They're on the road. Pervy Sage is like, I'm going to teach you this jitsu thing. He's teaching him that for a few episodes, and like he progresses. And the thing that I really liked about it is he showed him how to do it, and Naruto couldn't do it that way, but then he kind of came up with his own spin, that he didn't just pick it up and learn it. He had to adapt it to his own style. And something I found sad about this chunk of the story is just like, I don't know why, but it felt like Jiraiya just didn't want to help him, or wouldn't for some reason. I know it's probably like a training technique that you've got to learn it on your own, but it was just like, would you just please help Naruto? Like, just teach him instead of just going off, like, drinking and hooking up with women. Please, just be nice. And then they, like, have this really wholesome moment when they share they have, like, an ice lolly together, and I'm like, it killed me a lot. Not gonna lie, it was so cute and just emotional. So while all this training's going on, Orochimaru, he's in a lot of pain. Like, his arms are killing him. Good, you're a bad egg. And Kabuto, he like wants to help him. And he's like, we gotta find somebody to help fix you. So they also come to the conclusion that they need Tsunade to help them. So both groups are now looking for Tsunade, but for different reasons. So then they showed us this thing as like, who's gonna find her first? Who is it? Is it Naruto, Pervy Sage? Is it Kabuto and Orochimaru? Let me guess which one's it going to be. It's going to be Kabuto and Orochimaru. They find her, yeah? And she is pissed. She is mad. She's like, oh, hell no. You come in here, you killed our sensei. You killed the 3rd Hokage. Like, how dare you? Like, she going to beat him up. And then he's like, whoa, counter-argument. How about I bring back to life your brother/lover? No, that sounds... Not like brother/lover. It's like brother, separate person, one person. Lover, separate person, one person. It is not that kind of show. This ain't Domestic Girlfriend, okay? It ain't that. This is just chill. It's how I said it, okay? I mean it like that. And he's like, take a bit to think about it. I'll see you in a week. Bye, bitch. So she's like confused. She's like conflicted. She needs to go to the bar and have a drink. Because like, they were the greatest lovers of her life. She loved her brother so much, and then her lover as well, like when she lost him, it was so sad, so she's having a stiff drink. Who walks into the bar? That's right, it's Pervy Sage and Naruto. They're like, whoa, what are you doing here? And she's like, whoa, what are you doing here? So then he goes over to her and he's like, hey girl, do you want to be the 5th Hokage? And she's like, no girl, that job's for fools. And this just triggers Naruto like you wouldn't believe. He goes crazy. He's like shouting, he's kicking off. He's like, no girl, what do you mean? I want the Hokage and you are not respecting the position that you have been gifted. So he's like, I want to beat you up, let's take this outside. And she's a bit drunk, so she's like, well, I'm going to beat you up, so let's take it outside, let's go. So like, they're outside, it's all kicking off. And then they have a little fight and she beats him, she like flicks him in the forehead, boom, he out. You know, she's sort of saying about the Hokage and thing, and he's like, whoa, being Hokage, it's my dream. Which gives her a little flashback to her brother who said the same thing, and separate person, her lover who also said the same thing. So she's like, whoa. And she's being reminded of all these people that she's lost. Super sad. So while she's having this like little moment, Naruto sees this as a chance and goes for and hits her with the Rasengan. Oh. She like manages to like dodge him and then is fuming. She's like, Jiraiya, why have you taught him this? He will never be able to master it. That's just cruelty. Well, that was just a red rag to a bull. He's like, master it? I'll master it in 3 days. Try me. And then she's like, master it in a week. Doesn't 1 week sound familiar? So we're waiting now till the end of the week. Like, is she gonna go with Naruto or is she gonna go with Orochimaru? The terms of the deal with Naruto was like, if he wins, she has to say that one day he can become Hokage and that she will give him the first Hokage's necklace that she always wears. So it's a good deal. But if she wins, she gets all of Naruto's money. Another good deal. So with this whole week, we're like, what we're going to do? Is she going to go with Orochimaru? Is she going to go with Naruto? Like, what's going to happen? We get some of Tsunade's backstory. So we learn that her brother died on a mission, and obviously this is devastating and terrible. So she goes to the council and she petitions for every squad to have a member trained in healing arts, so that if this happens again, a ninja wouldn't die because they'd have somebody there. So she's doing amazing work, and it gets agreed upon, and she also meets this guy who lost one of his family members, so completely agrees with the whole let's put someone else on the squad thing that can heal. They get a little thing going together, they're on a mission, and then he gets so ill but she can't heal him. He's too badly injured and he dies in front of her. Devastation. Also, what I forgot to mention is both of them, she gives her the necklace to, because they say, oh, I'm going to be Hokage one day. So she's like giving them the necklace. So then they wear the necklace and then boom, brown bread. So that necklace is believed to like be cursed, and because only she has worn it and not died. Little fun side note, I wonder who the healer's going to be in Team 7. I wonder. So little Naruto for that week, he's like training his heart out. He is just trying. He's like collapsing where he's training and then waking up and just carries on. She sees this at one point. Tsunade sees this and she's looking at Naruto and he really reminds her of a brother, and for like a hot second I'm going, are you going to sacrifice Naruto so he can be the vessel for Orochimaru to put your brother's soul into? Like, don't. This is too much. So here in Pervy Sage are at the bar, they're having a little chit chat, and he says about Orochimaru and that if you ever work with him, I'ma stop you. So then she like drugs him, but if you know what happens later in the story, it makes no sense why she drugged him, but fine. It adds, at the moment it added, it was like, oh my god, what's she gonna do? So then she goes to Orochimaru. She says, I'll heal you if you bring my family back.
So I'm going, oh my god, girl, don't do it.
So she gets her hands up, she does like the healing sign, and then Kabuto comes in and stops it. And you're like, whoa. What? Question, again, don't answer it. What are his allegiances? Because do you remember in the Chunin exam arc when Orochimaru was like, if you want to stop me, now is like your only time. So if you're going to kill me, you got to do it now. As in, like, replying, you got to get rid of Sasuke if you want to kill me, because he's where I'm going next. And then Kabuto goes to kind of kill Sasuke, which is not what Orochimaru wanted. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong, but I feel like Kabuto's got this like weird double agent thing going on. I don't know. So when he stopped it, I'm like, wait, is she healing him? Is she not healing him? But then he's like on Orochimaru's team because she was not going to heal him. Kabuto, honey, what's the sitch? Tell me the deets. Like, so at this point, Tsunade is like, I was never going to heal you because you were going to destroy the village, and that is what, like, everyone I've ever loved cared about, so no, I ain't helping you. They start to fight, and she's, like, damn strong, like, breaking walls, so they're, like, backing up, because it's super enclosed, and they're like, we need more room, because if she gets close contact, it's just, like, game over. She'll knock the living sense out of you. So, like, they're scrapping. Kabuto Tsunade, they're like scrapping. She does some stuff, he does some like jitsu stuff, it's all kicking off, it's amazing. And then he like cuts himself on purpose, and she sees the blood and she freaks out. She can't deal with it because it all just brings her back to the time when she lost her lover, and it's just like, damn. So he sees, like, Kabuto sees her on the floor, she's like completely shell-shocked. He goes to do the finishing blow, and Naruto gets in the way, gets punched in the headband, blood down his face. He's like, let's party, boy. And it's like, oh, yes, love the drama. While this is going on, Jiraiya and Orochimaru are like scrapping as well. They're fighting, but Baby Sage is not at full strength because he has been drugged for reasons beyond me. So anyway, this fight's all kicking off. Naruto is like using his Rasengan and stuff, and he like attacks Kabuto to the point where, because Kabuto can heal if you hit him, but Naruto hits him so hard that he can't heal after a while. So it was just like, whoa. That was a cool scene. Anyway, as well, there was this part where they start summoning their creatures. And I feel like Tsunade has been real shafted in the magical creature summoning department. She has been screwed over. Okay, I'm Orochimaru. I got a big ass snake. The biggest, coolest boy in the room. I got a big ass snake. Oh, Jiraiya, what's your creature? Oh, I got this big ass frog with a sword and a cute little jacket on, like it's cool. Yes. Oh, Tsunade, what you got? What you got, girl? Show us your magical creature. She's just got a big slug. So when they're all facing off, I was like, oh honey. Like, the slug did really well in the fight, but I was like, oh honey. That's cute, I suppose. Not the one I would have chosen. So yeah, I think part of the reason she got back into the fight as well is she saw Naruto like fighting the way he was fighting, and it was like, it inspired her that she's got to go again. She's got to stand up and fight for her friends and her village, whatever. She uses some restoratory jutsu, which, because she's been stabbed by Orochimaru at one stage, and then she uses like restoring jutsu, which could have killed her in the end, but it doesn't kill her in the end. I didn't really get what went on there, but it seemed like something happened and I missed a big chunk of information. Classic me. So while this is going on, she's like scrapping with Orochimaru, stabbed the snake, whatever, and then like punches him square, Orochimaru square in the face, bam, 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 you're out, tra. They retreat, the good guys win. Seeing how well he worked, Naruto gets the necklace, cute. So then they bring Lady Tsunade back and she heals Kakashi Sensei, yeah. She heals Sasuke, yeah. And then she gets to Rock Lee and she's like, I can't do it. You'd need an operation. And if you had this operation, there is a chance that you might die. Well, I'm just in floods of tears at this point. I mean, what do you mean? My precious boy, he can't die. It's too much. So then she has this thing, and then they have a ceremony and she becomes the 5th Hokage. And Guy goes to Lee and he's like, yo, listen, if you've got to do the operation, you have to do it. And he's like, yeah, but I could die. And he's like, living like this is no life. So if you die in the operation, I will die with you. Like, this seems like a weird sensei-student relationship, but I'll go with it. Fine. Is that his dad? Maybe. I don't know. So, he's like, I'll die. If you die, I'll die. And then Lady Tsunade, who is like known for like a bit of a shirker when it comes to work and whatever, she's studying because she wants to increase his chances of getting through the operation, and it is cute and I loved it. Right, top 5 characters. Number 1, it's Kakashi Sensei every day of the week, it never will change. Number 2 is Tsunade, because she was fun this season. She had some real fun moments. It was interesting. I liked it. Number 3, again, I think it's Naruto, just because he's such a good boy, a precious boy. We love him. Number 4, that pig, bro. That pig, I really liked the pig. I know the pig was probably put in there to entice females into watching Naruto do the cute stuff. So I've completely fallen into the trap, but the pig is cute, so trap accepted. Number 5. I'm going to put Jiraiya here, but like, he's only just number 5. I feel like he needs to be more caring towards Naruto, but I spend most of my time watching Naruto wishing somebody would just hug somebody. Thank you for watching. Arc 5 should be coming up soon. I'm hoping it's going to be my next video. stick around for that. If there's anything else you want me to watch, let me know down in the comments below. Thank you very much, and ciao for now.